Hey y'all, welcome to CC's Texas Garden. Guys, I'm out. We're supposed to be 65 today. Right now I think it's in the low 50s, if it made it to 50 yet. Still have my jacket on because it's kind of nippy still out here, but your girl need to get some things done. I can no longer wait. We are going to have some days in the 70s coming up, and I need to get some things in the ground. Some things got to start getting planted out. Spring is around the corner for us. March 3rd is supposed to be when the last frost date, but I think we're getting one more little cold, little something the second week of March. But after then, it's smooth sailing, y'all. It's straight planting season. It's time to go, right? So I came out here and started a little bit. I got a couple of the soil bags out of the car. I gotta go get some more out the car, but yeah, I've already uncovered the jugs, uncovered the peas, because like I said, it's supposed to be 65 today. I want to get things rearranged, organized. I want to see where I'm going to plant what. Yeah, I plan on staying outside as much as I can today. I don't know if I'll bring y'all on all parts of it. Some things I will, other things, you know, I'm just going to be working, because if you're a gardener, then you know that sometimes you just got to get to work, right? And don't have time to tend to the camera and trying to do all that. You got to get focused, stay focused. Let's see what's going on with these mints that's been under this blanket, this frost cloth, for a minute. They're still looking good. They're still looking good. Had a couple of my figs underneath this frost cloth as well, trying to keep them safe. I'll let that drape over there if it can dry out some with this heat. Yeah, mints are looking really good still. So they didn't die out as much as I thought they would for the winter season. Yeah, they're looking really nice. Some of these containers are starting to dry out. This is one of the mums. Lime, basil. All right. This here, I hadn't got to it, but today I am. I'm gonna pull up all these little onions and leeks that's in here. I don't know what's going on with this bed. I need to figure it out. It may be because I have this cloth under here that it may be staying stagnant. I don't know. I'm gonna have to move all this out the way, check this bed. I may have to go ahead and move this bed, or take the cloth from under here and just make this an in-ground bed, because I think it's just not, I think it got anaerobic. Something happened. So I need to check out and see what's going on with this bed. Let's see. I also have these cloth bags. This one right here has 8 pockets. I don't know if they're 5 or 10 gallon on the pockets there. Maybe not. Maybe 3. Maybe I don't know what size, but I need to fill this all up with soil today. Figure out where in the bed, in the garden, so where I'm gonna put this. And I also have this one as well that I need to fill up. This is, I think, a 25 gallon thing. This is the same thing like I have my onions in over there. But yeah, I need to rearrange some stuff here. Need to figure out how I'm gonna move this stuff in. Oh, nope. Stay right there. Thank you, sir. figure out where I'm gonna move this stuff around to. I need to lift up this take these out of here. Lift this cloth that's under there and fill it with wood chips. Just go ahead and fill this area. So these circle beds as well need to be filled with soil. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. This area here, I need to raise it up higher because this is where I'm bringing my greenhouse back to. I don't know if I am going to do like face it the same way if I had it. I may face it. I don't know. I don't know how I want to put it on here, but I am going to get more pavers because what I decided to do, since we're standing here, what I decided to do is I'm going to lift this up a little higher with wood chips, you know, and I'm just going to get these pavers here. I have some, but these pavers here, they run about $2 each, so maybe each week I can start putting more down. I think I got maybe 4 or 5 right now, and I'm just going to take these pavers and start putting them on top of the wood chips here, kind of just line them up. This is all soft and soggy right now. But just line the pavers up inside here, so when I'm walking, I won't have to walk on wood chips. I will be walking at least on some pavers, some steps in there. And got to take the stuff all out of the greenhouse today. Matter of fact, I need to check. I seen it was kind of misty, so I went on and raised the door opening and the windows. Let's see, what is it saying? Oh, let's see, about 73 in here. Not bad at all. 73. I have another grow bag right there. I'm telling you, I got to fill every little container that I have. I am going to fill it with something in it. Something is going to get planted because I have so many plants inside. So I'm going to need plenty of containers to put it in. Everything is going to go out for the next 2 to 3 days before we get another cold drop that I might not have to put anything but the aloes and the dragon fruit back in. Everything else may get to stay out because it won't be below 30. Look at this over here. Yeah, it won't be below 30. Ooh, look at that. This is my what is this? My black cherry. Look at that. It's finna get some leaves on it. My black cherry from the home and garden thing, the free trees they was giving away. Yeah, the only thing that's gonna stay in here, the dragon fruits. All this other stuff can come out. The temperature, the lowest is gonna be, I think it's 43 on the nights. So they can, I don't know if this loquat can. I'm gonna try it out there because I've known people that have some loquats. My leaf of life is gonna come out of here. Yeah, but I'm not gonna tend to that right now. I have more important things to tend to, like hauling the soil from my car over here, and I'm just stacking it up. Come here. Come here. Domino. Stacking the soil here, figuring out how I'm gonna set them little bags up, and I'm gonna go ahead and start filling them. I know I'm gonna need way more soil, but the more things I get filled, and then I can just come in and plug in the plants where they need to go when the time is right. All right, guys, I will bring you back when we get to our next thing we do in the garden. Okay, guys, welcome back. I've been doing some things. So I decided I'm expanding my garden. I didn't want to, but if I want to put these pots and planters and things in here, I'm gonna have to expand the garden. Which means this area that was going to be where my greenhouse was gonna go, my greenhouse is gonna have to move up to this area, which means I need to put more wood chips in this area. This area right here where my wheelbarrow and stuff is, I have to put wood chips there and build that soil up. Okay, so I'll bring it in here. I'm still working on things, still trying to figure out how I want to put stuff and have some space in here, because I didn't have enough space. So I'm filling this raised bed. I'm gonna leave it here on this side. I think with the greenhouse being here, it'll shade it in the morning, but it'll get afternoon sun there. And then this thing I need to fill up with spider webs, and I already quickly made them a little thing across here. But I'm gonna fill this little 8-section thing up. I can put some smaller things in there, maybe some peppers, something like that. And then we have this bed here. I'm telling you, the spiders just came out here just whipping around just that quick. But I was thinking, this cloth bag will be fine putting it in here. I put the soil inside there, so maybe it won't lose so much of the water in it when the sun hits this black fabric in the summertime. That having it in this container may help. This here is where I have my red potatoes. The other one is over there. I don't know if I eventually move it over here as well. I do need a walkway to be able to walk up to these things that's here. So this walkway needs to stay open pretty much. Now over here, it looks like a swamp mess right here. Ugh, the gnats are enjoying it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to pull up. I was gonna put the wood chips on top of this, but because it's so stagnant and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that weed barrier up and just fill it all in with wood chips. I'm just gonna pull that up. And the fence that was right here, I pulled that out, so the fence will run along this way. It'll come out some distance, so I can make it even up. Oops. I've got it on my pomegranate tree. Isn't she so pretty? Now that the sun out, we are close to 60 something degrees now. Oops. I don't know, I got a mess going on over here, y'all. Let me see with this netting. Okay. There we go. But look how beautiful this pomegranate tree is. Now that the sun is out, you can really see the beautiful color on the leaves. This is what I got from Drill. And oh my gosh, I love the beautiful color. Yeah, looks really nice. So yeah, this is my netting that, I put it right back on that tree, didn't I? Get off the tree. So I needed to line up probably right through here to line up over there. I don't know if I'll keep this bench. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I'll keep this bench and these chairs in here. I might need to pull them outside of this garden area and put, I could, y'all, move my greenhouse over here. then I wouldn't have to put so many wood chips. I can just build this area up, right? And I can still have my greenhouse inside of the fenced area. Yeah, that might work. We're thinking about this together, okay? So say, get back here. I'm gonna build this up. So all the sogginess and all that stuff will go away. I'll move that bench just somewhere, maybe on the, somewhere. I move the bench, the chairs. I can put the greenhouse. Greenhouse. Do I want it facing inside the garden, or do I want it facing the walkway of the garden? Okay. So before I get into that, I'm gonna come back to that. Okay. I moved the 4x2 bed that was back here. I moved that up to the front, so it's gone. All of these will be gone whenever they, you know, time to pull the stuff out of here. And then I can give all the space. I'm saying to the okra, because I think the okra will last longer than the corn will. And the okra I'm gonna direct sow, so they're gonna be small while this corn is gonna be tall. So the time I pull the corn out or harvest the corn, the okra will just be getting up tall enough so it won't bother that. The corn will be gone. Then I can put something that wants the afternoon shade on it. I can have that in this bed then. So that may work good together. Corn comes up, it'll get tall. The okra will be seeds down here in the ground, and then they'll slowly come up. What else? I pulled my long noodle beans. I came and brought them outside. So this is my other dilemma, my other thing. I used the ladder mesh netting on here. I mean, the ladder mesh things here, because I want these beans, which I haven't planted, but I want them to run up this. Now what I'm thinking is, because it's so gapped and, you know, like that, that's not gonna work good. I need some netting across it or something, so it can have something to grab hold to, because they're not gonna line up and be like, okay, this is my row and that's your row. They're just not. And I want them to grab hold. So I'm gonna go look in the back, see if I have some more of this chicken wire netting. That would be perfect. I can go ahead and put it across here, and then they can just climb across this thing. Some kind of netting in the back. I need to build this up because it's soggy as well. I have this here, but I think I don't know what I'm gonna put in this bed over here, but I was thinking this would probably work perfect, and it does somewhat. Will work perfect right here, right? Maybe on this side, I don't know. Either side, I'm thinking I'll just put this here, have something that can trellis on there, but it's gonna block the morning sun, and a lot of times the plants need the morning sun, right? I need to put this up somewhere though. I could put it in one of the circle beds. That can be, let me see. Okay. How does that look? It don't look bad, because I was thinking I could put some melons in there, or grow a melon in there. Look at that bee. Oh, that poor bee is looking for something. It's no food here. I'm sorry, bee. I know, it don't make no sense. Yeah, that don't look bad. And maybe if I put it on the outside of it. Yeah, I can. Put that on the outside and put some melons there. I don't know, but I will be growing some hand-sized melons. I know I will. This is gonna be gone, this rack here, so I'm gonna take these seedlings off of here, and I'll probably put them on the table back there and let them do good. Now, the other thing I have is this squash, which I probably could put, the thing is with these squash that I have here, y'all, these all get big. I don't know why I decided to pick this many, because I have the candy roaster, which is a big squash. This kabocha squash gets big. This trampanzino gets big and long, and so does the blue Hubbard. I only have 4 squash, but I picked squash that are huge, that are gonna trellis and want a lot of room. I don't know, that didn't make sense. But in the meantime, while I think about that, I want to show you what I did with my plant from Drill. This is my aloe. So Drill, when you're watching this, ma'am, let me see, where is this pot at? And I don't know if you knew that or not, Drill, but this pot that you have it in, it don't have no holes at the bottom. Like, no holes, Drill. So I was wondering why the poor plant seemed like it was having a hard time, and this was on the bottom of it, which it has no hole in this, so plastic. Anyway, so I cleaned her up, Drill. I got your girl together. I took her out of this metal thing. I put her in here. She has drainage at the bottom. I put her in new soil, and I moved her baby, except for this one. I left this one with her because she's really close. They're like, you know, that's her favorite baby. And so I left her with the mama, and then I moved the other kids over here. Yeah, I cleaned them up too. So they happy, Drill, they're happy. Girl, I was like, it gotta be a hole at the bottom. It wasn't no hole at the bottom. So, okay, but we good now. She is good to go. And I kept these rocks because it makes me think of Drill, because it came from her house. So, Drill, I have the rocks in here. And yeah, she's already perked up more since I cleaned her up and everything. I cleaned a lot of her leaves off and stuff, but I think she's gonna be gorgeous and beautiful. Yeah, so I need to go in the back and see what kind of netting or I can put across there. Maybe some zip tie with the big, I have some big hoop netting in the back. I'll show y'all when I get it. But then I'll probably zip tie that together, and then the beans can run up on there, because I'm leaving the beans out here. They're not going back in, and neither is that squash. But the squash do need to come out of these cups like ASAP, like today. I have to, because look at this, y'all. They wrapping around. That's not good. I may wind up putting them in a pot. Just put you know, maybe a 5-gallon pot, and their vines might be trellising, running wherever they need to run, because I'm gonna have to put them in a pot. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in the back. I'm gonna get 4 pots for these. I'm gonna get the netting that goes for this bed, get zip ties. I have these pots here that I'm gonna put soil in to go somewhere in the garden, because I have a lot of things inside that has to be planted somewhere in this place. Okay, so let's go in the back. Well, I'll bring y'all when I come back from the back.